Hi, She-Hulk fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. We're going to talk about episode 8 of She-Hulk. It's called Ribbit and Rip It. And in this episode, Jen has to represent LeapFrog. Do you know LeapFrog?
I have never heard of LeapFrog.
The comic people, the comic readers probably know LeapFrog.
I assume that he must be an actual character because we found out from our viewers that all of the characters in the group counseling are also
totally
from
legit.
The world. Yeah,
Yep.
So there's no way that they just brought in a LeapFrog out of thin air.
I don't think they would
No
do
way.
that. So his suit malfunctioned. Now this suit was made by none other than Luke the creator. No, that's not his name, but I like it. So Jen has to go and talk to him about it and like proceed with caution. Like, hey, I still like you. Please still make my suits, but also like we're probably gonna sue you.
Well, what woman wants to offend the person who designs her the perfect outfits that grow with her two bodies?
Yeah.
And go back.
Yeah. He's pretty salty about it, which I get it.
Right.
He's very passionate about his work.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, there's no way it would malfunction.
I would not want to make him mad anyways, just based on his personality.
No.
Let alone the fact that he makes amazing clothes for her.
Yes. So he must have representation, and
Yes.
that is none other than Matthew Murdock.
Oh, did you not like him?
I actually really did.
I liked him a lot.
Okay.
I want to watch the show now. I want to watch Daredevil.
Okay.
Everybody's been saying we need to watch it. I think it's on Netflix. I need to do that.
I don't know who Daredevil is. I thought it was Ben Affleck.
Hey, but how cool was it when he's like, I'm Daredevil, and she's just like,
that's how I felt.
That's us! It was totally
I was
us.
like,
I was like, exactly.
Cool.
This show was,
good for you.
This episode was so meta, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
a total, like the story of She-Hulk coming to like Disney Plus and its reception was like, it all told through this episode.
Yes.
It was so good.
Absolutely. So he's really good at his job. And then after we find out that Dodo, LeapFrog, he put jet fuel in his boosters, so of course it's going to malfunction. Then obviously they don't win that case and it's kind of like dismissed. But in the bar later, Murdock, Daredevil, Dreamy Eyes, he gets her an appletini, which is green. I get it. Original.
That was so good.
But they have obvious chemistry, don't they?
Yes, and she believes so as well because she told us, I love all the direct address in this episode. She's like, are you guys catching this? Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah, we saw it.
Yes.
We totally saw
We've been
it.
waiting for it though because all the fans have been saying this is going to happen.
Yes.
And I kind of forgot about it.
Oh,
because in the last few weeks I've been so mad at all the other stuff that's happening, like with Josh and everything, that I kind of forgot that Daredevil was going to be coming around.
But we can trust Daredevil, right?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
But I don't know. But I think the fact that everyone has been excited makes me want to say yes. Should I try to watch the whole Netflix before our next episode?
Yes.
The finale?
Yes, absolutely.
I will try my best.
Well, okay, so they obviously are doing well, whatever, they have chemistry, but then it's time to go. And then Dodo, LeapFrog, calls her and says, you have to save me, and it's from Daredevil.
Right.
But he's the bad guy because he has taken Luke hostage, or like he's kidnapped him.
Yes, and made him work like in a sweatshop.
Yeah.
What the
So,
heck?
of course, so then, they save the day. She helps Daredevil, or vice versa. They help each other save
I loved
Luke.
the teamwork.
Yes.
He's teaching her how to be a superhero because she's never done it before. And, for the people who are saying they wish She-Hulk was more about superheroing, if that's an adjective, well, isn't this about how she learns to superhero?
Oh.
So to me, it kind of makes sense that this is the way, right? So she was taught by her cousin in the beginning, and then now Daredevil is kind of showing her the ropes as well. And not just teaching her how to be a superhero, but also showing her how she can lawyer at the same time.
And he encouraged that, or he was saying, like, you can do both. You can have the best of both worlds, right?
I'm into this relationship.
I am too. Yeah, this She-Hulk hatred, I mean, hey, I think these are passionate fans of the comics and everything, but like, for someone like me who's not, that's not that I'm not a fan, I'm just not well versed on the comics. I actually love it because it's easy to process. It's not like overwhelming with all these people coming at me where I'm like trying to play catch up. So it's really fun for just a sitcom fan like myself and you as well.
I appreciate it as well. I love the little, I don't know, some people also think it's not funny. I laughed out loud like 3-4 times
I think it's funny.
in this episode. And just like the little things like what's the difference between a goon and a whatever I forgot what the other thing was, and and then them comparing it. I was like, that's cracked me up. I was laughing out loud.
There's tiny little like subtle things too that are really funny. But I love how some of the people that watch like to say we're the target audience. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I guess you're right because I'm liking it.
Right. I guess so.
I guess I'm the target audience because I don't know all this stuff, so it's really, like I said, easy to watch for me. And you are the target audience because you're a wine mom.
I'm a wine mom, and I am also very happy to be a target audience because I've hardly ever been targeted in my life as an audience. I usually just have to find a way to enjoy culture that is not targeted towards me. I have to watch stuff that's made for white men and then try to find somebody to identify with. But now I don't need to work so hard, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for targeting me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, it always feels good, right?
I love it. Yeah, I'm good with it. And for those of you who don't find a point of identification, welcome to my world.
There you go. We can really get a lot out of this.
Yeah, I mean, and there is something for everyone because we have to say, too, that a lot of our viewers are saying how much they are enjoying it. So we're obviously not the only one.
Yeah.
So,
no,
yes.
Right.
And a lot of them are men.
Oh, and you know what? People are going to have their reasons why they don't like it, and that's fine. You're justified. Yeah. It's okay.
Not everybody likes everything, and that is okay.
And maybe there are some sexist people. And shame on you. And maybe there aren't. Maybe they really, it's just not their type of comedy or their type of show, or they hate that they're maybe tarnishing the MCU name. I don't know. It's
I don't
okay.
know either.
You're justified. It's fine.
It's
Everybody's going to be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to get through this together, and it's almost over because this is the penultimate episode, so just bear with us. Okay. So, that obvious chemistry that they have, they act on it, and they get it on. And my favorite is his walk of no shame.
Yeah.
I say no shame.
I love that.
Nobody should have a walk of shame.
It was
feel good about what
so well done. I cracked up too.
He's like, hello.
Hello.
With the shoes,
with
like
the
how
shoes,
girls
like you
usually
really needed to have your shoes on.
Right,
but yeah, with the heels.
A nod to women that usually are carrying their heels.
Yes, because your feet are hurting from the heels. Yeah.
Loved it.
That was beautiful.
Yes. So, see, that was funny. Nikki comes to help her get ready for the gala, and I like that Jen's talking to us like, oh, this seems like a really good time to end the episode, but I guess we're still going here.
I had to look at the timer too. I was like, wait, it's not over?
Yeah.
I thought she was joking at first. I was like, I gotta go to work.
I agree with her. I have to go to work. Yeah, so she goes to the gala. Her parents are there. This is a very proud moment. She's nominated for Best Female Lawyer, but she wins, but so do a lot of other people, including Mallory.
I love Mallory. I love her little speech. Oh, she's the best.
So when it's Jen's turn, She-Hulk's turn, it's like the screen is hacked, and there's these like creepy people on there, and then they start showing the video of Josh and her.
All the stuff from her phone. That made me so mad. And you know what? I 100% knew that they were going to call her a slut. In fact, from the moment she had sex with Daredevil, I knew that was going to be part of the smear campaign.
Really?
Because isn't that so typical?
Yeah.
A female initiates sex with a man, and they're going to call her a slut. And they did.
See, and so she obviously gets super mad, and they're like, Jen, don't do it. And then she rips apart the screen. She's very mad. And then you see some goons in the back videoing it. So my question is, why is Todd in this episode at all? Like, he's just kind of like being like gross and inappropriate, and he bought a Wakandan spear. And cool.
Yeah, I was wondering.
But why are you here? Are you one of the goons?
That's what I'm thinking too,
yeah,
right?
I was like, why? But because I didn't understand the point of him in this episode.
That
so there
is
has
true.
To be a reason.
You're right. You're right. I hadn't thought about that, but you're right. That wasn't tied up.
Todd's a toad.
Yeah. I also noticed in the montage of whatever they were trying to shame her for, they said, oh, she stole the Hulk's powers. Okay, you guys. What the heck? First of all, stealing means the other person no longer has. That is not at all true. In fact, she healed him.
Yeah.
And then, two, it was totally an accident.
Totally.
Maybe they don't know that, but it doesn't matter. The Hulk still has his powers. I don't understand.
And also, she didn't want this life.
So, and then I'm like, is that kind of why there is, outside of the show story, do people dislike She-Hulk because that's the story?
Oh, is that the narrative they're going with here?
I don't know.
Stole it?
I'm kind of wondering if like the attack of She-Hulk within the story is part of the criticism of She-Hulk from the outside.
Yeah.
But I don't know that much about how She-Hulk was kind of received in the Marvel comic books.
Oh, that would be good to know.
Right?
But yeah.
And also, interestingly, I know some of our viewers said, oh, they've totally changed it from the comics. But then another viewer said, it's totally like it.
Yeah,
like,
it's confusing.
Isn't it? So I wonder if it's just like you said, like it's different people have different perspectives and you just view things differently. But I thought that was so interesting that two people would have totally different takes on how good of an adaptation is.
Right? See, that's the thing.
Fascinating.
This stuff is subjective. And also, like, I'm not mad at you that you don't like She-Hulk. Cool.
You guys are
You are entitled to your own opinion. That's what's so cool about everybody. We don't all have to like the same thing.
Yeah, I'm totally fascinated by the dialogue that has kind of come up in the comments.
People have made really good comments why they don't like it. Like the one person, I wish I could call you out by name. They're like, it's not really my thing, but I watch it with my family.
Oh, I know,
like,
I love that. Mm-hmm.
Loved it.
Yep,
See?
exactly.
And you don't have to like bash it. And even people that are bashing it, I'm okay with that too. You're obviously passionate about MCU, so you have a right to be frustrated. Yes, obviously. No excuse for sexism, and I know some of these comments are going to be sexist in nature, but there's a lot that aren't. They just don't like it. And that's okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. That was therapy. That was really good.
I know, I feel good now too.
Feel good about that. We got it off our chest. But anyway, whether you're watching it because you like it or you don't, thank you for watching. Yes. But yes, please keep the comments coming. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And then we'll see you for the finale. Thanks, everybody. Bye.